Okay, so I'm here to talk about the Kuzureta update that Tina released a couple days ago and why it is absolute dog shit. Keep in mind that I beat Kuzureta a year ago, and I'm basing all of this information off of one practice run of the updated version because I couldn't bear to play it any more than that. Also keep in mind that I liked the original version of Kuzureta, so this really has to be bad. So I'll start from the beginning of the level where they changed absolute jack shit, but that's fine because the beginning is easy and consistent. Moving on to the 19 wave, I never had an issue with it, but a lot of people did, so they nerfed it, which I think is reasonable. But they left the hard part of the wave there, the first two clicks. They only nerfed the easy mini wave clicks that come after. The big wave was always the harder part, so I have no idea why they decided to only nerf the mini wave. Moving on from that, I didn't really notice the difference until the 43% transition. I knew that it was going to be different because Tino said in a tweet that he understands that it's bad and wants to fix it in the update. But they fixed it in the worst way possible. Instead of actually addressing the big problem, being that the entire screen flashes white and you're teleported to a different part of the level and have to click almost immediately, they just nerfed the click. But they only nerfed the structures after where I'm used to clicking, which messed with my muscle memory and got me stuck at this part for so long. The click doesn't even sync with the song anymore, and I hate it. Moving on once again, there's a green orb at 50% that I never had an issue with in the original version, but in the update it is impossible for some reason. They buffed it so much and I have no idea why. It was an easy click before. The next part of interest is the 57% wave, which I think they did a good job with because it was too hard, but now it's fine. The 60% transition, on the other hand, is another part that I thought that they would fix because it requires bursts of really high CPS, but they didn't change it at all, at least not noticeably. That was a little annoying when I found out that they didn't change it at all. The rest of the ending feels relatively the same, which is okay except for one part, which is this duel. I'll play the clip, but keep in mind that I had this bug on the old version and was expecting it to be fixed in the update because they have no reason to not fix it. I also want to address another huge issue with this level that was completely ignored, the LDM. I had to beat the original version on an external LDM and they did absolutely nothing to change that. The rated version still has a shitty LDM that really doesn't do anything. My PC isn't even that bad, so I should be able to run levels like this, but instead of making the checkbox LDM good, they just ignored it, which is kind of sad. Anyway, in conclusion, this update kind of ruined my day. I was excited to go and rebeat Kuzureta on an easier version, but instead it feels more awkward to play and overall isn't fun anymore. I hope that people coming to play it for the first time have a good time with it, and I do think overall this update is a good thing for the new players, but it had so much more potential, and I feel like Tino just asked one or two people what was wrong with the level and went off of their opinions. It should have been more of a community effort. Anyway, thanks for watching my rant, and have a good day.